Welcome to Badminton World, the show that brings you all things badminton. And we're excited to bring you along on our journey for 2012. 2012 has a lot in store for badminton fans the world around. To set up our year-long journey, let's take a look back at 2011 of the badminton world. It was an interesting year to say the least, and the Badminton World Federation Superseries definitely had its highlights. The year began with a bang, and aside from the regulars such as Lee Chongwei of Malaysia and Lin Dan of China taking the titles, other categories also saw some interesting dominant trends. It was China that swept most of the wins in the first part of the year. In Korea, the All England, India, Singapore and Indonesia.
I'm very happy with my performance in 2011 because of the titles we won compared to 2010, which would be an improvement from our past performances. My favorite tournament was the Malaysia Open because last year we won here too. The Super Series is much better this year. However, it is quite tiring because of the back-to-back matches we have to play.
The Danes began to dominate the mixed doubles in the second half of the year, mainly in the European stages of the Super Series, such as France and in their homeland of Denmark.
It was a good year last year for us. We played really good, especially from August and the last 6 months. I think we played good because we got a lot of great feelings when we played, and we were fighting all the way, so we were happy that everything succeeds for us. I don't know, of course we like to play at home ground. When we played in Odense in Denmark and won the Premier Yunlei Denmark Open. It could be easier for us to play at home instead of traveling all the way to Asia all the time. Maybe that could be the reason, or we just were on a great track. We just played the final in Japan the 2 or 3 weeks before Denmark Open. So we were on a great track and we were really believing in ourselves at that moment.
2011 also saw India being added as one of the Super Series stages.
It's always fascinating, and it's also kind of good for the players, because today we have players on the top. And to get these players an opportunity to play against the best players in the world on home surface with home advantage is something which is good for the players and also for the spectators and for the Indians in general, to be able to watch their top players play against the top in the world. That's what the Super Series provides us for India, and so for that reason it's a very important tournament for all of us. For many of us in the country, from the organizational point of view, it's kind of new to organize such huge events, and we as a culture, having been such a great sporting nation, conducting events. So India has its own challenges in terms of conducting events. But we've done a good job as far as quite a few tournaments in the past are concerned. We've had Grand Prix Gold events, we've had World Championships, we had the Junior World Championships, and now the Super Series. So a lot more people are in the badminton fraternity understanding what it takes to be a good tournament.
It was good, it was nice, although I lost in the first round, but I'm really happy that now India has reached that level that it's conducting one Super Series, one Gold Grand Prix, so that also shows that badminton is growing in India and people are getting interested and are watching the sport every day.
And it looks like it's doing a good thing for the sport of badminton in the country.
Well, it was good. I think if you look at the prior to that, the Commonwealth Games, I think badminton was one of the most packed stadiums and also today we have quite a few players who are, I wouldn't say superstars, But yes, definitely names which the public of India know about and follow the sport. So it's really been a sport which has grown quite a bit in the last few years.
And here are the results for the 2011 Super Series. Just look at all the China flags everywhere. And the year ended with the following BWF World Rankings.
My favorite player is, of course, Dato Lee Chong-wei, and I'm supporting him still when he was young because he's from Penang. I'm too from Penang.
My favorite player is Lyndon because I think he got attitude and style.
Badminton. No sport comes close.
Coming up on Badminton World, we get to know Chinese player Zhao Yunlei a little bit better and London 2012. So stay tuned to Badminton World.
Is another one. He's my long-time idol. He plays in a very high skill manner, and he's a fighter, although he's getting old.
Welcome back to Badminton World. We know that China has been dominant in the 2011 Super Series, and right now we meet one of the country's leading players, Zhao Yunlei. She's currently ranked #1 in the world in the mixed doubles category with partner Zhang Nan.
She's a very complete player on the court, playing mixed and women's doubles. And she's also a very nice person.
I don't know that much about her person, only from the court, and she's a great player. She's really strong, she's a good net player, and also good in the defense as well. And I know I have to be on my highest level to compare her and to beat her when we're playing and when we are up against them.
Zhao, no doubt, is an excellent player along with Zhang. They swept 5 stages of the 2011 Super Series. And as a women's doubles player with partner Tian Xing, has even won the Malaysia Open and Singapore Open as well. Her achievement could be because of her admiration of a fellow athlete, but one from a different sport.
My favorite athlete is Novak Djokovic because he is very passionate on court, but very humorous off the court. If I wasn't playing badminton, I would probably be a childcare teacher because I love kids. Zhang Nan would be a game developer because he's always playing games. I hope to help the national team win back the Uber Cup, which we lost in 2010. And also to win the 2 gold medals in which I am competing in at the 2012 Olympics in London.
We definitely wish Zhao Yunlei the best of luck on her maiden journey to the Olympics in London this 2012. The All England has been a main fixture in the badminton world for a very long time, and there's no denying that England has played an important role in the history of the sport. And that's why 2012 will be a significant year, as the Olympics will be hosted in London.
I mean, as a country, it's very excited. I think a lot of the facilities are all finished. Everything is prepared from that point of view. I think London is very excited about the summer and the Olympics and everyone coming. So I think there's a big buzz now and everybody's very excited for the whole thing to kick off. They just want it to come soon, so it's good. From badminton point of view, I think we're moving in the right direction to be ready. I think we're doing a lot of good work back home training, and the players are getting more and more experience playing and competing with the best players in the world. So like Raj did today, and last week Christinna did, Nathan and Jenny. We have a lot of strong competitors, so I think we're in good shape. We're looking quite good, so I'm hopeful.
Yeah, obviously it's a very big deal to have an Olympics in your home country. And for me, I was born and raised in London, so it's very special for me to be a part of it. First of all, and to qualify, so that's one of my goals. But if I do get there, I think the whole experience will be very good. Something that you'll never ever forget, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think Wembley has a big history, because before the All England was in Birmingham, it was in Wembley, so there's a lot of history there for the older people who know that, and we played the Worlds there last year, so we know it was a really nice arena to play in. The crowd you can hear them very loudly, so I think it's a good thing for us and for the home country's players. Any support that we're going to get, it will be a good thing. So I mean, I think if we can use it to our advantage, then we can put in some good performances, then I think everyone will be very happy.
First job is to qualify as many as we can in all the events, and then I think once you get to the Olympics, I think history has proved that if you're good enough to be qualified, then you're good enough to challenge. I think the last two Olympics we see in the mixed doubles, we've medalled in 2004, 2008 they beat number 2 seeds first round. So I think if you're qualifying, you're good enough to qualify, then you always got a chance to challenge for a medal.
And of course, the Olympics isn't just all about England and Great Britain. So make sure to tune in to the upcoming episodes of Badminton World for more on the road to London. The London Olympics is guaranteed to be the highlight of badminton in 2012, and you can bet on the fact that Badminton World will take you there.
Here's the event calendar for the year 2012. After kicking it off in Korea and Malaysia in January, the Super Series heads to England in March and India in April. The Super Series stops to make way for the Thomas and Uber Cup finals in May, taking place in Wuhan, China. The series kicks off again in June, where Indonesia and Singapore will be the places to be. Then it's off to London for the granddaddy of all badminton events, the Olympics in July. And the Super Series emerges again in September in China and then Japan. October will see the players heading to Denmark and then France, and China and Hong Kong in November before finishing it all up in the Super Series finals.
The 2012 BWF Super Series kicked into life with the new year at the season opener, the tournament with the biggest purse of the entire series, the Korea Open, which has a total prize money of $1 million. The home fans saw Korea earn 3 chances at gold on finals day at the Seoul Olympic Gymnasium, but for only the second time in the event's history, all 5 titles left the peninsula, 4 with China and 1 to Malaysia with Lee Chong-wei, who started out the year by beating his nemesis Lin Dan of China and claiming the men's singles title, while Wang Shixian started her year off with the women's singles. Chai Yun-hai-feng added another men's doubles title to their collection, while Tianqing Zhao Yunlei took the women's doubles and Zhu Chen Ma Jin took the mixed doubles trophy. The Malaysia Open followed Korea, and with some notable absentees, saw Christinna Pedersen and Camilla Yule win their first ever Super Series title, while Fang Jie-min and Li Shengmu of Chinese Taipei won the men's doubles. Chong-wei then made it 2 in a row with his 8th Malaysia Open title. Wang Yihan beat Wang Xin for the women's singles, while Zhang and Zhao took the mixed doubles title. 2012 definitely had an intense start, and not surprising since it just so happens to be the year where all the players are vying for that valuable qualifying spot at the London Olympics. Badminton. No sport comes close.
Coming up on Badminton World, who to watch out for in the coming months, the younger generation of badminton, and more. Tune in to see what's in store.
Welcome back to Badminton World. 2012 is going to be a big year. There's the Super Series, Thomas and Uber Cup finals, and of course, the Olympics. Some might even consider it a pressure cooker year for the players. However, the focus of 2012 has to be in the men's singles. Not to neglect the other categories, but this year the men's singles will probably see the twilight of the decade's greats. Olympic gold medalist Lin Dan of China was rumored to have intentions of retiring after London, but has since denied it. World number 1 Lee Chong-wei of Malaysia, on the other hand, has also dropped hints that he might just retire after London. We'll just have to see. The Great Dane, Peter Gader, Europe's number 1 player, isn't getting any younger either, and at 35 years of age, has started to see his form dipping, and an Olympic gold medal is one of the only great titles that has eluded him. China already has a strong lineup and a team that includes the likes of Chen Jin and Chen Long, while the emergence of potential players from countries whose badminton history is practically non-existent also has the badminton world talking, like Pablo Abian of Spain, Nguyen Tien Min of Vietnam, Inthorn Ratchanok and Pontip Buranaprasatsuk of Thailand. So yes, folks, 2012 is the year. And since we're on the subject of emerging players, we move on to our player profile segment. This time, our spotlight is on the junior champion. Zulfadli Zulkifli, already a household name in Malaysia, is fast becoming one in the international arena as well. He was crowned 2011 BWF Promising Player of the Year after he won the Singles World Junior Badminton Championship, beating Victor Axelsen of Denmark.
When I beat Victor, I didn't feel like I was standing in the court. I felt like I was flying. I wasn't expecting to win, but thank God I did.
Dan alhamdulillah saya menang satu. Tahun ni tahun baru kan, saya akan cuba sertai.
I will try to enter as many tournaments as I can this year for points.
Saya boleh qualified untuk first All England lah bulan Mac ni. Dan itu tadi.
I also hope to qualify for the All England for the first time.
Top 80 atau 70 untuk.
I aim to break into the top 80 or 70 this year.
Target saya lepas ni insya-Allah kalau saya training.
And within 2 or 3 years, maybe I aim to win a major senior tournament like the World Championships, All England, or maybe even Olympics.
World Championship, All England dan semestinya Olympic.
During training, I think I have the advantage here is that I have a personal approach to him as a father and a personal badminton coach. To me, if I have a father that have a knowledge of badminton as a player and capabilities as a coach, why not? I still hang out with my father as my personal coach to become a champion.
Pada saya training dengan ayah.
To me, training with my father is okay because we are always together. I am very, very lucky to have a father who used to play and also was the US Olympics coach. And he has a lot of experience which he always shares with me, since his focus is 100% on me.
And at the same time, while he's playing in the court, I have my own sign language to him to make him. I mean, most of the time he watch towards me to give some tips. What should I do in the court when he doesn't know what to do? I mean, all the smashes, all the strokes that all will be written by the opponents. So definitely he will look towards me and ask, Dad, what should I do? Then I will give a sign language that he only understands.
I started playing badminton when I was 4. That time I was in Johor. That time my dad bring me to the hall and then teach me how to play at that time. And I chose badminton because badminton is top in the country in Malaysia, and it can earn some money for the sport.
Since I already created him to be the first Asian Junior Champion in singles, Youth Commonwealth Games single champion, and World Junior Champion in the year 2011, 3 in a row title. So I have the confidence that he can go far or can go further to be world champion one day. Subject to his training hard and smart to achieve his target as a champion. He's a very cool player in the court. All this while since he was under 12 years old until now. He's very patient in the court as a badminton player, and he's very disciplined. That's makes him a champion.
My idol is a tennis player, Roger Federer.
Biasanya kalau tak training saya.
If I'm not playing badminton, I will be sleeping.
Kadang-kadang saya bawa pergi swimming untuk selain.
I would also go swimming to build my stamina.
Swimming pun bagus juga untuk stamina sebenarnya.
I would also go bowling with my friends.
Saya ajak kawan-kawan pergi main bowling ke macam tu. Semestinya US lah.
I would go to the US. It's like going back to my home country.
Yang perempuan tu yang laki.
Angelina Jolie's partner. What's his name? Brad Pitt.
Favorite movies.
My favorite movies are the kind that make you think.
Yang kita gunakan
like Treasure Island, where you have to figure out clues.
Kena cari clue-clue macam tu.
And action movies.
Saya akan dengar music yang macam.
I will listen to music that inspires me before I go onto the court.
Beri semangat untuk saya main lah. Seafood lah, favorite.
I love seafood, and my favorite is crab.
Favorite food lah ketam, crab. Linda and Chongwei, watch out for me.
Shuttle Time is the BWF's initiative to introduce badminton in schools on a global scale. It's designed to give beginner children the opportunity to experience badminton in a fun and exciting way, and also to aid teachers to deliver that experience.
And now it's Shuttle Time. Designed by the Badminton World Federation, Shuttle Time is a virtual schools badminton program that teaches badminton to kids, youth, and basically anyone. Badminton World will tell you more in our episodes to come.
I can use the skill that I learned at the Shuttle Time, and that is my weakness also. I can learn some smashing, defend, or net, like when my badminton playing.
I think I would like to choose smashing because it was very nice at the smashing time, and it was enjoy for smashing.
The balloon tapping, it can improve my accuracy when I throw the balloon or catch the balloon.
So that's it for our first episode of Badminton World this 2012. We have lots more badminton in store for you. We see how the young are taking on badminton with a fervour, look at how the dominant regions of Asia and Europe have been battling it out in their rich badminton history, also keeping an eye on the new and emerging power nations, and let's not forget the Thomas and Uber Cup and London 2012. So don't forget, Badminton World, it's the world we know. Badminton. No sport comes close.
Shot it short. Got the opportunity. You mentioned the fact that Taufik Hidayat has been precise, but it's an extraordinary statistic that he hasn't had to play against another seeded player until today's final.